Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us. What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
All right.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas. Hello, I'm Billy Cobbin, the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Hey, it's Kay Boating with Tomorrow's Provost Montessori Schools.
Good morning, Huntsville.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm Karen.
I'm Toy. And I'm Denise.
And from all of us at Walker County Federal Credit Union, good morning, Huntsville.
Da-da-da-da. Flight check, flight check, flight check. Deneen, flight check.
Check.
Flight check, flight check.
You know, you do sound like an airplane pilot.
Hey, your shirt matches my pants. Look at this. Do you see that?
I do. I see that.
Isn't that? And then kind of my shirt matches your pants in a way. I mean, on
In
the
a way,
camera.
yeah. Well, anything goes with blue jeans.
How cool is that? We're like flip-flop.
I know.
Welcome in.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Rob.
Jason not here today. He came by and dropped off some muffins. No, what was it? Was it
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes for Michelle.
Michelle's last day. We're gonna have Michelle on here in a little bit.
Yes, we are.
A little bit later this morning. We do want to welcome you in as we get rolling here on this Tactical Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. It is episode number 415. Can you believe
Cool.
that? 415.
That is wonderful.
You know what though? 415. But I'm not really feeling alive this morning.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just kind of in a weird funk today.
You don't need to be.
It was all day, like all night. You know what it was? Is Caden decided to wake up we went to trivia last night.
Uh-huh.
And I always tell people I can't do anything in the evenings because of the children.
Yeah.
Well, last night I've been telling Karen Altum forever that we would come by trivia. And I was up here helping a gentleman at our church move some furniture. And so I was already going to be up late. Bridget went to go get the kids. And I said, well, let's just go to trivia. We haven't been. And so we went over there. It's always a fun time. You and Jason need to go to that, by the way. It's a lot of fun.
I'd like to, the trivia,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's the
bingo. Bingo on Wednesday.
Aunt Dodie loves bingo, which you know that.
She's got to wear the glasses, though.
She's got to wear the glasses.
But we went, and here's where I'm getting at, Deneen. We went, they get started at 6:30. We ordered food. Well, it's like 8:10, and I'm ready to fall asleep. Okay? And the kids are normally already winding down by that time. And so, we end up ultimately finally getting home, I don't know, around 8:45. Kids got in the bath at like 9:30, and it completely wrecked. And this is us. The trivia was fun. It was definitely worth it. But, man, it just completely wrecked our schedule with the kids. And so
They need schedule.
Yeah, and people always – I used to be the guy that would bark about parents saying, oh, look at them. They got to get their kids to bed. And now I get it because it completely wrecked their schedule.
Yes.
And
the routine.
Yeah, and so Caden wakes up at 1 o'clock in the morning screaming. And then he gets in our bed because he kept screaming. Normally we'll let him try to cry it out. Well, 30 minutes of that didn't work. And now he's starting to say words, and so you can hear him in there, mama, just going nuts. And so Bridget's like half frustrated. She jumps out of bed and races to his crib. I'm thinking of like the night before Christmas. What's the matter?
Our son moved home, Kyle, and our grandson is there at the house, and every morning about 4 o'clock, he hollers, Mama, and we'll sit there and holler for her. Well, he's learned how to open. She's got these little lock things on the doors.
He's learned how to open his lungs even more. No, I'm just
He does. He opens it up and screams in the hallway, and Jason goes, go crawl in bed with him. And so he goes, okay, Papa, and goes on.
Oh.
Like, oh, my God.
Well, yes.
But routine is so important for kids.
It is
so important.
Because Caden wouldn't go back to sleep for 2 hours. He kept rolling around in the bed, and he wouldn't go back to the crib. He normally, if we put him in the bed with us, he goes right to sleep. Well, he was up, so that's because the routine got messed up. And so I'm just going to have to go back to that, like, no more during the week. I mean, we just can't. It's hard on the kids. It's hard on me. And that's nothing. I mean, that's nothing to do with Karen or the trivia. That's us. We just wanted to go, and I gave it a shot, and sorry it didn't work. So,
well, next time you want to go, let me know.
I mean,
I'll get Jason. I can go with you. We'll get Mackenzie to watch the kids at the house.
It messes up our routine too. Like 8:15, I'm ready to go to sleep. I was sitting there like this last night, and then Bridget's like, "Let's go get ice cream." I was like, "No, I just want to go
spoons.
home. I want to go home. I want to go to sleep." And then I was up half the night because the kids, it's welcome in. Everything is all good. So I was just saying, I'm in a funk today. And
get out of it.
Yeah. And it's hot in here. I'm sweating today.
It's warm.
Yeah, it's warm. I closed these vents in here. There's I'm grateful to be here, by the way. I really am. But there's something to do with like AC control in here. And when the heater runs in the other part of the building, I can't control it here. And so, man, it gets a little toasty up in here. Karen Denman noticed that last Monday. This Monday it wasn't so bad. And here, maybe that's why I'm in a funk because, man, when I start getting hot and sweating, I get angry. I don't like to be hot.
I'd rather be cold.
I'd rather be freezing cold than burning up.
Because you could only take off so much.
Yeah. Well, unless you're like me, you can't take off anything. So, hey, welcome in. 4:15. 4:15, was that right? Did I say that? 4:15?
4:15. I believe so.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I guess so. 4:15. Welcome in. Let us know you're out there this morning, Huntsville, as we continue on this journey. Hey, we really do celebrate the good. I'm just having fun this morning. We're all about lifting up and inspiring you as you join us each and every morning. We do this show to benefit our community and our small business community, our large business community, our community at large. Anything that we can do to help uplift Huntsville is why we exist. We do want to welcome you in. Big shout out, Paul, the gallery. Still a few days before Christmas. We are down 8 days.
Already.
8 days.
Why is it the older I get, the quicker it comes?
I don't know.
Just wait. When you get up there, you're going to go, it's already here?
I was talking to my mom the other day. My mom said, felt like yesterday I was 20. It's just weird. She said that. And my mother will be 78 on December the 31st.
Well, happy early birthday, Mom.
It's her early birthday coming up. I love you, Mama. And Miss Brennan's birthday was, I think it was yesterday because we sang happy birthday to her, or 2 days ago. I can't remember anything. I had a weird dream last night, Deneen.
Uh-oh.
I'll get to that in a minute. Big shout out, Elliot Herzlich from Elliot's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com for all of your jewelry needs. 'Tis the season. Go see my good friend Elliot Herzlich. He's been with us since day one. We appreciate the generous support of Elliot's Jewelers and Elliot Herzlich. And, of course, we could not be here on this Tactical Tuesday without our great friend Deneen Thompson of Guardian Defense. We'll talk more about you guys and the business here in just a few moments, as we always do. I want to go back to this dream. I never remember my dreams at all, or I'll remember them right when I wake up and then I'll forget them. Somebody said, you ought to keep a journal and write. I said, I'll forget to write in it. so it doesn't do any good. But I did remember this dream last night. It was weird. It hit me on the way here. I was like, oh, that's what I dreamed about. I dreamed that I was helping a friend buy a big hotel. Isn't that the weirdest thing?
A hotel?
Yeah, a big hotel. It was like owned by a big national chain, and they decided to buy it. And the employees there were really rude. That were, before she had bought it, these employees were there, they were rude. And I've always been big on customer service. As long as you take care of people, you can do what's
Yes.
right. You know, business, it's going to have its ups and downs, but you're going to have more ups than downs as long as you try your hardest to take
That is
care of the
true.
customer. And so I just remember in this dream, all the people, even the bellhop person, they were rude. The person who answered the phone was rude. I said, no wonder why this big hotel chain's failing. Everybody that works here is rude. And so this person, I don't even know who, I don't even remember if it was a man or a woman or what friend it was. I don't remember any of this. I just remember I was with somebody that wanted to buy this hotel. And so I walked them through the process, and somehow in my dream, I ended up owning a hotel last night with this person. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Like
I wouldn't want to own one.
That's definitely not on my radar.
What would the electric bill on one of those be?
No idea.
The water bill.
I don't know why I dreamed that. I didn't watch anything with hotels. I mean, I've never been interested in owning a hotel.
No.
One of those weird things. You know, it's like one time I had a dream that I was running for president.
Wouldn't want that job either.
No, and I posted it, and somebody was like, well, there could be something there. I was like, no, that's nothing there at all. Hey, so you've been keeping up with these drones. Have you been hearing about this stuff,
I've been
Denise?
hearing about those. What is up with all of that?
Yeah, so something came across our Huntsville, Texas news and events group. Someone was in the Academy parking lot. And, you know, I start to wonder about all this stuff because, if something's out there, God created it. Let me just throw that out there.
Yeah.
But we also have 8 billion people in the world. And out of those 8 billion people, there's 6 billion HD devices. What am I talking about? 6 billion phones, those kind of things. Think about that. 6 billion cameras in your pocket. Why is every video grainy and nothing looks real? You know what I'm talking about? Anytime you see those things. And so I'm sitting here yesterday and I'm going through approving posts. That's turned into like a secondary job now on the Huntsville, Texas News and Events Group. And I'm looking at all this yesterday. Great, I don't even have it up. Deneen.
I don't know. Don't look at me. I'm not a computer person.
Hold on, we're getting connected here. While I'm doing that, let us know you're out there. We'll get to some shout-outs here in just a few moments. A lot of you are already joining us this morning. Hold on, this thing's coming in. We're going to hit enter studio, even though we're already in the studio. Hey, by the way, we do have a special show lined up today. It is somebody's last day. She's already been presented some snacks that I was hoping we would get to partake in. So, but they're for her.
They are.
But it's Michelle's last day.
I know. She's going to be missed so much.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I may have to shut this thing down now. I may just go ahead and... Today's our last show. No, I'm just kidding. Let me find this. Let's see if I can get this. Okay. So, for those of you on Spirit Radio FM, you're not obviously going to be able to see this. But someone in the Huntsville, Texas News and Events Group posted this yesterday. Now, to me, that looks like a lens flare. See those little spots on the clouds? But they said that they looked up in the sky and saw that. Okay? If you saw that, that would be kind of like, what is that, right? Isn't that kind of weird?
That is.
It's just 2 little dots. It's definitely not clouds.
No.
And so they posted another picture.
Drones. Look at that.
I don't know if it's drones. I don't know what that is. Isn't that weird?
Headlights in the sky.
I mean, that to me, this is just me. It looks like they took the picture from behind their glass in their car. I need more context of this image. Did they take it outside in clear daylight looking up? Well, first and foremost, did they notice this with the naked eye?
I don't know.
Because if they noticed it through a camera lens, then it's not valid because there's lens flare and all that kind of stuff.
Well, okay, when you look at the moon, do you see all the stuff in the moon?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes?
When I take photos. Man, did you see that picture I took?
No, I did not.
You didn't see the picture I took of the moon?
Oh, yes, I did.
I took that with my new lens, man. That thing, you could see like the craters, the hills, the valleys. But to me, this looks like a lens flare. And
like that.
Yeah. See, yours takes beautiful photos too. That's awesome. But this right here looks to me looks like they took this from behind their window in their car, and it's a lens flare. You know, something.
Yeah.
But I could be completely wrong. I need more context.
If you ever watch jets, take off, that's what that kind of looks like, the afterburner thing.
Yeah, isn't that weird though? It's just like out there in the middle of nowhere. You know, you see what you picking up what I'm putting down on this?
I see that.
So again, I have no idea. I need more context on this. The comments, by the way, are flooding in. Over 11,000 people have seen this now. And this little post is going semi-viral now here in Huntsville. Our group, by the way, almost 27,000 members. This Huntsville, Texas News and Events group has became the largest Facebook group. And it's a lot to manage, by the way. But 60 people have commented on this.
That's just weird.
This Janice Holmes Rodell, let's see what she sent in a video here. She saw this the other night. See, here's what happens when you post stuff. By the way, on the internet, guess what? Everybody gets to use it. That's just how it goes. Sorry, you don't own it whenever you post it on the internet anymore. Let's go to this video. I'm going to try to see if I can show this here in just a second. It's downloading. Just some weird stuff going on.
Yeah,
Let's
is.
Let's see if this works. I'm trying to do all this like on the fly. That's what I love about the live production. Okay, that's just a dot. I mean, that's Oh, no, that's cool. Hold on. Let me go to this. Yeah, so this was somebody posted this. It was a comment from Janice Rodell. I think some of this may be that Starlink stuff. You know, from y'all have that now,
we
right?
have Starlink, yes.
How's that
I'm very
working out?
happy with it.
Is it working good?
It is. It really does. And on a really good, beautiful day, we can go all the way out to the range, and it reaches all the way out there.
You're seeing that pretty good? Or the internet works pretty good?
Oh, yes.
All right, so here we go. Look, here's this one. Oh, I can't. Let's just zoom out here. She took this video. I mean, that looks like Starlink stuff to me or something. But what is that? You see that?
It kind of looks like when you're first trying to take a picture of, when you take a picture of the moon, you got the little bitty square up there, and you're trying to get the moon in that little bitty square so you can get a good picture of it. That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah, and it's hard. I know if you're watching on a phone this morning, it's going to be really hard to see this. Let me see if I can zoom in even more, like double zoom. It's not.
So what is it?
I don't know. She took this. This was somebody in the group commented on this. No idea what that is. So I was watching, I don't get into this conspiracy stuff often because I'm like, I got better things to worry about. But there was a guy that was talking about how governments, he's a tactical guy that he looks out for security and safety, kind of like you guys, but y'all don't get into like the conspiracy stuff.
No.
But this guy was talking about he was saying the government, here's some scenarios, and this is what I train companies. And one of them, he was talking about how the government could be releasing bits of information to get us ready for something bigger. So that way, when the big thing happens, we won't all be blown away by it. I'm like, brother, if they're just releasing little bits and pieces of something, and then there's some big old huge UFO the size of a city, I'm going to be pretty wigged out.
Independence Day.
Yeah, right? See Deneen running in the Houston tunnels. Get over here, puppy! Whoosh.
I know. If something happens like that, where we live, we're pretty good.
Come
on. So it goes all downhill. Come on out there. I'll protect them babies.
Yeah, we'll be protected out there at the Guardian Defense for sure. There's more comments that were coming. Let me just go share. Some of these are kind of funny. Let's go back here and share this. I was thinking of you guys on some of these because people were saying lock and load and stuff. It's true. Anytime people start hearing of this, they immediately you see the movies, like they think everything's coming to harm you, so immediately they think of like, let's take them out. This guy says, Huntsville don't play. Bring it. Everyone in Texas waiting for them government drones to fly over. You see this guy?
Well, it's kind of like, yeah. Well, the hot air balloon things, those that were flying around for a while?
Yeah.
I'm going like,
the Chinese balloons?
Yeah.
This guy says, some may joke, but if our government is not providing us with any information about all that's happening, there's reason to be fearful. There's tons of comments in here. This guy says, amazing photos. I was trained to use radar and missiles in the Navy, so we went through plane classifications and enemy capabilities, and this matches nothing I have ever seen. I have lived outside of Norfolk Naval Air Station and NAS Jacksonville. I also spent 2 years in Iraq. You should report these to the UAP hotline. They don't call them UFOs anymore. And he said, I wish I would have witnessed this. A lot of people, Daniel's posting stuff about SpaceX. Here's this guy. That's what I look like in the morning right there. Hello, Deneen. Here, someone came up with a good one. You know what it's called? Google Plasmoids. Give them credit.
That sounds like something you'd come up with.
Give them credit for that. It's this guy. Here you go. Is this you, Deneen, in the morning? This little guy, this little green guy right here.
Yeah, it's me.
Check that out.
I don't drink coffee. So
I'd like a little bit of coffee.
I'm not a coffee person.
This was seen. Look at this one. This was seen by my parents in Hot Springs, Arkansas, the other day. That's a lens flare, guys. Come on. That's got to be a lens flare. Or behind glass. You got to be. And this is where I'm going. Yet again, here we go, Deneen. Why is it not a clear photo?
I don't know.
Look at this. You see that? It's not. And there's clearly the lens flare right there on the side. Like, show me.
Find it. Let me
show me a clear photo of some of this stuff that's not grainy or blurry or blah, blah, blah.
Back in 2022, actually October the 27th, they put that rocket thing up into space. Mm-hmm. And I was actually in Arizona when it took off.
Maybe that's what that was.
And it was just one of those things that we were watching going, what in the world?
Yeah, because that does look kind of creepy.
And just as it went on, and then it kind of like stopped. And if you see this little thing, we watched it go back trace.
Because it was going back
because
to
that little piece was
the chopsticks.
The thing, I don't know what it was.
A little catcher.
But it kept going back.
Look, hold on, Deneen. Let me go to my phone, and we'll do a video of your phone on my phone, all right? Because I want to show folks this. I hope it'll come in clear. But
I'm not the best photographer.
but your photo is clear. This is what I'm talking about. Like, if you have stuff, let me see if I can do this here. This will look all right. Hold on. Let's go here. Look at this, friends, whenever you see this. We're going to go over here to see, there's a clear photo. All right. And that makes sense. That's a SpaceX rocket right there.
But
y'all saw that in Arkansas? Y'all saw that in Arkansas?
Arizona.
Or in Arizona, I mean?
Yeah, we were with Mama.
Wow.
But this, let me find it.
But see, that's a clear photo. I want more. That's just a weird. Now that's a fuzzy photo. See, you're AI in this stuff, Deneen, trying to get people started.
No, I'm just driving down the road.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's just chemtrails.
But it was amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, that's from the rocket.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the chemtrails. That's another conspiracy theory. That's just I don't know what you call it. The trails behind the rockets. Yeah. Anyways, welcome in.
What
are your thoughts?
Weird day today.
Let us know your thoughts on all this stuff, if you don't mind. Have you seen anything weird?
I've seen a lot of weird stuff in my days. It doesn't bother me. I have kids.
All right. Well, hey, we're going to take a break. Many of you are commenting in this morning. Let us know how you are today and what you're up to. We will have our friend Michelle Cardenas joining us here in just a few moments. We want to send her off officially here before too long. It is her last day with us, a LEAP ambassador, wonderful asset to not just this program, but she's been so wonderful to our community. So we'll catch up with Michelle last time.
She's going to be missed.
Here in just a few moments. For now, though, we're going to take a break. Hey, I'm going back to gift cards today, and I've got $50. 50. I ain't talking woo. I'm talking 50, $50, not 50 police. You ever say police or police?
Police.
I like the word police.
Police.
I like police.
Pip popos.
Police.
Popos.
Man, watch out for those police. I always said police growing up. Because you know why? It's like
officers.
Police, please. That's what it is.
Officers is normally what we refer to
if
as
you
officers.
If you see a police car drive by, do you say officers? Like there's an officers?
No, if we're going by and they have somebody pulled over and go, they're getting a driving award.
Driving award. I got pulled over the other day for a couple weeks ago for going like 42 and a 30. I didn't realize I was on my way. I was running behind for a meeting and police officer pulls me over. He's on a motorcycle.
Oh,
You a
Evil
doc-
Knievel.
You a doctor? I said, no, sir. He said, what are you in a rush for? You delivering an organ? I said, no, sir. He said, man, you're going 12 over. I said, man, my bad. I was supposed to get to a meeting. I wasn't paying attention. It's on me. I'm sorry. I take full responsibility. He wrote me a warning. And when I got to the meeting, I told a guy because his name's on it, he goes, man, that guy's written me like 7 tickets. You're lucky, man.
We nicknamed him Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
I hope he's not watching because I'm going to get pulled over now.
No, we appreciate those guys. We do. We appreciate those
Yes.
guys keeping our community safe, and he was very generous to me, and I appreciate that. So, and I am very mindful now. I'm mindful.
There are really good officers out there.
Oh yeah, we got
There
a lot.
really
of them.
are.
We got a lot of good ones here in Huntsville too. Let's take a break. $50 to Cafe Texan coming somebody's way today, and all you have to do is text in this
Holiday.
keyword. Holiday. Have you watched any holiday movies yet?
No.
Are you a Christmassy type?
Depends.
Like the diaper or?
No, I guess the older I get, the grinchier I'm going to get.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay.
You
I
weren't
can't wait to get my Christmas stuff up. And then it's just like, okay, I'm ready to take it down.
Well, you weren't very green when you came in this morning. You're not green. You have a lot of joy on you. It's a joyful Deneen. All right, text in the keyword holiday. That is on the 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. That number 936-339-0139. Again, 936-339-0139. Text in holiday along with your name, a chance to win $50 to Cafe Texan. Big thank you to Tiffany Gobble and our friends over there at Cafe Texan as they provide us with gift cards to give away on this show every single month. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us as always. It is not brought to you by First Baptist Church here on a Tactical Tuesday.
Well, it is home First Baptist Church, too.
Yeah, it is.
There are family away from family.
That's right. It is brought to you by Guardian Defense. Guardian Defense, all things personal safety. Visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. We'll talk with Deneen more about business towards the end of the show. We'll take a break, though. When we come back, Michelle joins us on the other side. This is your show. It is another edition of Good Morning Huntsville, brought to you by Guardian Defense. Stay with us, please.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey, I'm Denise Olivas, Business Account Specialist at Walker County Federal Credit Union. One of the best things I hear from our members is how they love being treated like they're important, like their family. Sure, our members love things like low rates on loans too, but combine that with the friendliest and most helpful service in town, and you've got Walker County Federal, taking care of our members. It's what we do. We are Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Illuminate your child's future at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools in Huntsville. Established in 1997 by Kay Boning, our award-winning center merges Christian values with 25 years of Montessori excellence, promoting wonder and discovery in every child. As the only Montessori school within 45 miles, we provide a fun and friendly environment, individualized Montessori methods, and love and care as if each child were our own. Safety is a priority, and with a recent $50,000 investment, our facilities inspire growth, creativity, and learning. Plus, as a nonprofit, we open Montessori doors to families of all economic backgrounds. Partner with the community pillar where every child's promise shines bright. Discover Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools today. Visit tpms.life. That's tpms.life.
Huntsville Executive Office Suites. Elevate your business image with prestigious move-in ready suites ranging from 150 to 3,000 square feet. Enjoy conference and training rooms, furnished and unfurnished options, custom build-outs, phone service, and a welcoming lobby. Coffee bar and dining area included for tenants. Benefit from 24/7 secure access and flexible lease terms. Located on Lake Road. Move-in begins in January. Contact Raven Property Management at 936-225-4378.
This is KHSP-LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Deneen with Guardian Defense, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Support for SpiritRadio.fm comes from loyal listeners just like you. Want to help spread the good news across Huntsville and beyond? Underwriting opportunities are available for loyal listeners, businesses, and nonprofits. Visit SpiritRadio.fm and tap Donate today.
Spirit Radio.
Hey there, little buddies. Welcome back in. I miss my dad. There's little things that my dad used to do that he would call and be like, "Hey, little buddy," and I just, man, I get kind of teared up thinking about that. I was thinking about that yesterday. There's a bunch of things I just miss about my dad, and I'm so thankful he's in a better place. 68 degrees, 96 humidity, little foggy.
Awful.
Little misty down here in Huntsville, and I keep bumping down my volume. Oh, dense fog advisory, areas of fog, then a slight chance of showers. Today 76. Tonight, let's just pretend like it's like real mundane. All right. Today high of 76. This is like just let's just be professional, super professional. Okay, it's where it gets really boring when you're super professional. Today, high of 76 degrees, 20% chance of rain, areas of fog, then a slight chance of showers. Tonight, low of 64, mostly cloudy. Then Wednesday, coming up, high of 66, but temperatures falling. 60% chance of showers likely, then just regular showers, Michelle. And then Wednesday night, it's going to be mostly clear, a low of 41. Thursday, a high of 62 and sunny. That is your weather forecast. And I'm just going to pretend like I sound cool when I really don't.
I have no words.
Can you give me a weather forecast, Michelle?
No. I have no words.
Oh, can you bring this in just a little bit?
Yeah.
There we go. All right. There we go. Here we go. Watch this. There it is. Welcome.
Thank you.
Michelle's back.
Yes,
I'm back.
For today.
Yeah, last day.
But,
oh my God. I knew that was queued up. I knew it.
You, Michelle, you're going to be missed so much.
When did you release that? During the beginning, right?
Yeah.
When I got back?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well,
welcome back. You know one of the best ones that we did besides that one?
I'm scared. I'm always scared.
You know Miss Phyllis here? Were you here for this one? Were you here?
Yeah.
You were here for this one? It was Phyllis's birthday last week. Check this out. I just want to get to the point. What you talking about, Phyllis? You ready for this, Deneen?
Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Phyllis, it's your birthday. Let's celebrate. Cake in the break room, stacking every plate. Works at FBC, coordinator so fly. Yeah, at the LC, you're the reason why. Hey, Phyllis, it's your birthday. Turn it up now. What you talking about, Phyllis?
That's my favorite part. Michelle, welcome in. I said,
Thank you.
Phyllis, we love you. That's like another one that just stays permanently queued up now in the system. What's up, Michelle? It's your last day. Why are you leaving us? You
got a new job.
Yeah. She walked in this morning. She kind of looked around. You know, the last time that John Osteen walked out of it. Now, this is a serious thing. This was before Lakewood had moved to the big compact center where they are now. But the last time that John Osteen walked out of the church that he was preaching at, he turned around and he looked and he said, he told a friend, and his son Joel heard him, and he said, my goodness, look at what the Lord has done. He said, what a blessing that he has been to this church. And that was and then a couple of days later, he passed away of a heart attack.
Oh, wow.
And I thought about something similar with Michelle. She walked in here and she goes, my goodness, I just can't wait to get out of here.
Okay, that's not what happened. See?
I heard her, like we have cameras in here. She never knew it that are hidden. And she just walks around and she goes, this has just been an absolute joke. I'm so thankful. Mr. Hip puts me through all this like mundane task.
Not true.
Social media. She's like, platform's going to tank now.
That might be. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
All right. So what's up, Michelle? What's going on? Let us know. Let us know your thoughts right now. Like what's going through your mind?
I don't know.
Are you sad? Or are you kind of like, yeah, whatever?
No, it's weird. Definitely, it's been a year. Almost a year. Next month, it would have been a year.
Has it really been that long?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's that. But super happy for the opportunity. So.
All right. Now I need to know if I did my job. So I'm not doing this to talk about me, but I do want to know, what are some things that you learned that you think, man, that's great. I learned. See, she's like already thinking like, I don't know. No, but literally, what are some things that you've learned from being here over the last year that you think you'll be able to take with you?
Oh my goodness.
Great.
That's a great question.
Great. Nothing.
I would say my people skills.
Okay.
I used to be very shy, and I still remember this in my first evaluation you ever gave me. You were like, you need to be more confident. That was like the one thing. And so just being able to be like, I know I got it. I can do it. This is it. You know, I am the moment.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
So definitely that. What else?
Well, I feel good. I feel like I taught her something.
Yeah.
Praise God.
I like that. I am the moment.
Yeah.
What else? Social media. I think that I learned a lot, and I linked it back to LEAP because that's what I do for LEAP. Mm-hmm. So that was good. What else? I don't know. There's so much, but it's so hard to like put it into words.
Where are you going to work at?
Austin, the capital.
Yeah, some big time VIP type. She's gonna be like running
well,
the state.
You know, I know I'm not your mama. No, I'm not your daddy. But I am very proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're going to be missed. I know Rob's going to be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm already lost.
Will you be okay?
I'm gonna be lost without you. Isn't that like a Mariah Carey song? With or without you, I'm gonna be lost without you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was just thinking whenever she said, I'm not your mother, but I'm, you know, and you said what you said. And I was sitting here thinking, Michelle's taught me a little bit of Spanish. The biggest thing that she taught me is yo no creo.
Yeah.
That means I don't think so. Because I used to say no creo yo. She's like, that doesn't even make sense. And so she taught me yo no creo.
Yo no creo.
And we had some fun, didn't we, a while back?
We
were like, I was what was I doing? I was translating and trying to read it in Spanish, and you were like, hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I forget what it was we were doing, but it was hilarious.
Okay, like 50% of the time we're working, 50% of the time we're not.
50% of the time.
I'm just going to put that out there.
50% of the time we are bonding, you know.
Yes.
We're learning.
Yes.
We're bonding as friends. We are advancing human thoughts.
It's true.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing. But it's been fun.
Well, you know, a wise man once told me that you never work a day in your life if you enjoy what you do.
It's very true.
And
Very
I
rich.
think about that with both of y'all because y'all make this fun.
We try to make it fun. It's Michelle
Pretty
makes it fun too.
It's pretty fun.
The only thing that I was kind of like overly concerned about, and I had to tell my wife, and then Barry was here last night, and he walked into that office. There's a picture that Michelle has of she and I was like, "There's nothing. Look, she's just very thankful for me. Nothing weird there. It's just a picture, you know." So I'm just joking. You know, I give you a hard time about
We
that.
took that on our first day.
And you know what? It really, honestly, Michelle, I know I joke with you, but that really does warm my heart. It just you're such a wonderful person, and we are going to miss you so much. That is why, you know, you can go run to HEB or Walgreens or whatever, but I'm kind of a Martha Stewart. I'd like for now. I almost made the envelope, but I didn't. Okay. Now you'll be able to see that I made this because I couldn't figure out how to print it.
I'm scared.
So I'd like for you to open that real quick, Michelle.
On camera?
Yeah, open it. I mean, don't get excited. There's not like a $100 bill in there. Although I probably should have put something in there. What a jerk. But go ahead, open it.
I love her nails.
Thank you.
Nails by Linda. Right? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
You're like, I don't even know who that is.
Who's Linda?
All right, look at this, Michelle.
Oh.
Now, see, you can tell that I made it. Do you know how?
How?
Look at it.
What do you mean?
Well, I made this. Look at the very top. Did you see why?
You see it?
I couldn't figure out how to print it correctly.
Oh my goodness.
But read that, Michelle, real quick. It's kind of
read it. Okay.
Well, read the bottom first. Okay, this is the bottom.
The tape.
Don't make fun. This is Martha Stewart. It's a beautiful card, though.
Yeah.
I designed this. Took me a whopping like 7 minutes. Now read this out loud, Michelle. It's very thoughtful.
Oh, okay.
Now this is not AI generated. Okay.
This is Michelle.
Michelle.
Thank you for everything you do. Looking forward to your continued success. Best wishes as you continue on your college and career journey. Keep God first. The best is yet to come. And then it has a Bible verse, 1 Corinthians 2:9.
Can you read the Bible verse? This is a good one, Deneen. Listen to this one.
No eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love him.
That's right. Amen.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I wrote a little handwritten note up there. Can you read that? It's my chicken scratch.
It says, "Thank you, Michelle. You have..." That's all I got.
Are you serious?
You have seen?
Been a tremendous blessing. I learned to read chicken scratch when I worked with doctors. You had to learn.
So there you go, Michelle.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I did, though. I figured that was better to do that versus going and like getting a card.
With the tape?
Yeah.
That means more, though.
Look how legit that is. Look, let me see this again. I'm proud of this. I was sitting there printing it.
It's really cute.
And you didn't even notice, like, you can't even tell, but I even printed a texture on the card. It's not just regular white. It's a textured kind of pearl grayish type background. You can't even see it. Yeah, see that? You can't even tell.
That's pretty cool, though.
Can you show that to the camera? I feel like they didn't really look at that. Y'all see the piece of tape?
Here, hold that real quick. This is legit, man. This was for you, Michelle. This is a lot of hard work. Hold on. Here we go. Let me go back over here. Let's go back to this little guy, and then we'll go here. Look. I mean, that was. Look at that.
It's the tape.
There's even a gap. That's the funny part.
The tape.
I tried to line it up, Michelle. Anyways, and then Jason Thompson, Guardian Defense, brought some cupcakes for you.
I may or may not have eaten.
Man, you're not supposed to like say things that you were thinking about doing because then it just is like, why didn't you do it? But last night I was thinking, how cool would it be to like, I should have got a net and put up here on the ceiling, and I was going to get a fishing wire and put balloons in it, and then whenever you came on, I was going to like jerk it down and balloons were going to fall.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to have balloons and confetti.
We should have. Remember that first time you were leaving that first time, right?
Yeah.
For summer break, and we didn't think you were coming back. I told Michelle, I said, please don't come back. I said, go expand your horizons.
He kicked me out.
Yeah, I did. I really did. Didn't I tell you, like, go look and see what else is out there? And then she did. She's like, I'm sorry, I got to come back.
I did.
So she came back, but we had confetti. Remember that? We like threw coins at you and like confetti and stuff.
I just want to say it was on a Friday, so Mr. Cawthon was on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Billy.
So you already know what happened.
But we had those confetti poppers.
Yeah.
Legend has it that there's still confetti in that office.
No, it's not
And that-
legend. There still is.
Literally,
To this day.
I was over there like last week or 2 weeks ago, finally moving out the rest of this. And there really was
There
confetti
is.
still in there. I couldn't
There
clean
is.
it all up. So, well, Michelle is on her way. She has been such a tremendous asset to our platform, and she is. You can't replace someone like Michelle. But we're so proud of you, Michelle. I think that I really mean this, what I wrote in there, that the best is yet to come for you. And I told
Thank
you, don't
you.
worry about anything. And you've got an incredible opportunity. I know y'all are still waiting on a few things to kind of with the state, but you have such an incredible opportunity. You're going to Austin. You're going to be working down there in the Texas Capitol and working for someone. And I'm so excited for you in that. I mean, and you're going to have probably one of the most prestigious internships out of everything to do there in the Capitol. So, are you nervous about that? Like,
Absolutely.
what do you know anything about what you may be doing? Are you going to be fielding phone calls?
No, I'll be analyzing bills.
Will you be doing data entry in Excel?
Stop, Mr. Hip. Oh my goodness.
There's a joke.
We won't
go to the details about that, but it's an ongoing joke.
You know when you work with someone for a really long time and then it's just like you say things that only like the two of you will get? That's what that is.
It's one of the
it's one of those inside jokes.
Long story short, we won't go into the full details, but sometimes intern positions, like you hear of them that are just like they just punch in numbers and it's mundane work. And so I was joking around with Michelle and I said, "Hey, I've got a bunch of Excel spreadsheets. Do you want to come just type in data for me?" I was just going to give her a list of information.
So, but probably analyzing bills. That's probably what I'll be doing.
And we're not talking like utility bill, gas bill.
No, like laws that are.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And we're not talking like 2 pages. These things are huge.
So, my job would be to read the bill itself and then summarize it to where a committee can look at it without having to read all.
Oh, just upload that PDF to ChatGPT and say, "Give me a summary."
It's like a case brief, basically, but a lot shorter.
Wow.
You know what, though? Legitimately, you could do that. You could just upload the PDF and say, and I was going to do, we're not having WCRC today, and I was going to do an AI presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to have it now. So
why?
They're
Next
kind
year.
of busy where we have our
I
meetings.
was going to show up.
Yeah, we're getting ready for our Christmas party tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
And by the way, can I just tell you something? I'm not going to go into details. But if you're going to participate in a white elephant gift exchange that you don't have to participate in, or a secret Santa, and you don't have to participate in, if it's a $25 value, make sure the gift is $25, please. Okay? And don't bring junk, okay? I'm just saying, because it's happened to me before.
What do you consider junk, though? Because I think that's subjective.
Junk? Like a $15 coffee pot? Junk?
I would like that.
No, that's garbage. Don't do that.
See?
Nobody wants that we just talked about yesterday on the show, top 10 most hated gifts. That was up in there. Nobody wants
coffee pot?
Nobody wants a $10 coffee pot at a white elephant. Nobody. It's garbage. Nobody wants that. Don't bring it. Bring popcorn or something, man.
We were talking about that earlier. And
did you ever someone ever give you a coffee pot?
No, I got a vacuum one time.
That thing would be broken over their head. No, I'm just kidding.
I got a vacuum one time, but that's okay.
Was it a good vacuum?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
that's pretty good.
That's legit.
But you and I were talking earlier. Oh my gosh,
the randomness of the show.
Oh my god.
If you're gonna buy something for a Christmas party that's here in Huntsville, shop local. Don't go to the major stores and stuff. Shop local. Support each other.
Now I feel guilty because I went to Sam's Club.
What did you get at Sam's? Well,
I got a ton of stuff. Well, because we go there to get the kids stuff, and I was walking by, man, these little gadgets started. I was like, oh man, cool coffee pots, $10, great. So I got 3 of them. You know, that would be legit. Get 3. If you have a 25. Here's the other thing. If it's $25, go over $1 or $2. Just go over. I know they say not to, but go over. Don't be some cheapskate. It's like, oh man, it's 23. Go ahead and just go over to 26. Okay? Just bump it up a little bit. Be legitimate. It's the season of giving, not of trying to be a cheapskate, okay? So I'm just saying that, all right? Now, if you don't have to participate and you can't do it, then don't do it. It's easy, all right? Michelle, Christmas gifts. What do you like to get for Christmas?
Me?
Yeah, what is your favorite Christmas gifts?
I don't know. Jeez.
Like a book on how to analyze bills at the state?
That'd be actually fantastic. So, it'd be a good quick read before January. Probably, I think people don't know what to get me. Like, it's weird. Like the older generation, like my parents are just like, So, probably like shoes. But,
I know Bridget always wants like Kendra Scott, those earrings and the necklaces.
I'm big on James Avery.
Okay.
That's probably my big.
James, here's your girl.
So.
Is James Avery a guy, like the jeweler, or is it one of those weird things where it's like James is a woman?
I don't know.
Because, you know, sometimes, like, my name is Robin, and if I just said my name and people didn't know me, they're like, oh, hi, Miss Hip. I'm like, no, it's Mr. Hip. Is James Avery? Who is James Avery? I know the brand, but who is this guy?
I don't know, actually.
Or is it 2 ladies' last names, James and Avery? Get it? It could be someone like a Sarah James and a Nostalgia Avery. Wouldn't that be a cool first name? Nostalgia.
I'm curious now.
James Avery. All right.
Yeah.
What's the worst Christmas gift you ever got? Can you think of it?
I don't think I've gotten anything like bad. I think back then we used to all think that, you know, when you're a kid, you think like socks are bad. But now I would love, for someone to, hook me up with some socks.
Hook a brother up, man, please.
I think that'd be fantastic.
I can think of the worst gift, not even in Christmas, but in general, that I ever gave someone.
That you gave someone?
Yes.
What was it?
Take a guess. Deneen, you take a guess, too. Worst gift that I ever gave someone. And it could be any age. I could have been a child or I could have been an adult. And it could have been for birthday or Christmas, just the worst gift that I've got 2 of them, actually. Had another one pop into my head.
I don't know.
Worst gift that I ever gave someone. I was like 10 years old. And they were having a birthday party. And I didn't know what to give them. And so I had a
mud pie?
No, I had a bunch of marbles.
So you lost your marbles?
Yeah, literally. I had a ton of marbles. And I didn't even have anything to wrap them in. So I got a bunch of foil and I wrapped them up in foil. And I gave them marbles wrapped in foil. And it was only like 5. The kid opened it up and he's like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever got.
Oh, gosh.
The other one was, you remember, you were too young to remember the Sega Genesis.
Oh, my gosh.
You know about the Genesis.
Oh, yes.
It's a gaming console, Sega Genesis. What made Sonic the Hedgehog really famous, to be honest?
Okay.
The Sega Genesis. Well, before, and this every year, so when I was growing up, when a console would come out, there was also a rival console that would come out. You know, nowadays it's not like that much anymore. So, for example, when the Super Nintendo came out, the Sega Genesis came out. They were both compatible. They were both the same type of 16-bit graphics or whatever you call it. When the PlayStation came out, the Xbox came out. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah.
Different things like that. There was always one would come out, then the other one would come out. Not many people realize that when the Nintendo came out, the original Nintendo, the NES 8-bit, when the Nintendo, or some people say the Nintendo, that Nintendo ruined my TV. By the way, parents, Nintendos don't ruin your TV. My dad used to get mad at me. That Nintendo's ruining my TV. No, it's not, dude. It didn't ruin your TV, Dad. When the Nintendo came out, the Sega Master System came out. It was before the Genesis. Didn't even know they existed. It was an 8-bit Sega console.
Okay, I go back to Atari.
Atari 2600.
Do you know you had the joystick?
You don't even know the Atari? Atari was what kicked it off. That was the video game revolution in the 80s.
We had like the Wii.
Yeah, but see, that's too advanced. Okay, we're talking Atari.
PS4.
Atari had a joystick and had a little red button
Yeah,
on
and
the top.
one red button. Boop, 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 boop.
And if you were fighting something, you had to use your other hand and you're doing this.
Yeah, you didn't know about this? And the graphics were terrible.
The oldest I go is like, what is it, the GameCube?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the oldest.
The
Pac-Man.
Dreamcast was another that came out.
Pac-Man.
This was, everyone had this, our age. I had this. That was, look, hold on. Let's just.
Yeah.
Denise over here, she's like, yeah, buddy. Come on, big dog. Let's play.
Man, we were living it when we got that. Come on now.
There it is.
What?
There it is. That was
Yeah.
the Atari.
You see, there's your Pac-Man.
And look at the wood grain. That was the legit. I have one of these. Still got one. And a ton of games, the controllers, all of it. I think it was like $300 back in the day. It's garbage now. Garbage. But what I'm getting at, the Sega Master System came out. And I bought one at a garage sale. Had a game, Rambo. It was so cool. And I'll never forget. It was my friend back in the day. And it was his birthday. And I didn't have any. Once again, here we go again. Didn't have anything to get him. I never wanted to bother. I didn't want to bother my parents because honestly, we didn't have money growing up, and I knew it would be a burden on our family.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want to go bug my parents about, hey, I'm going to a birthday. Can you please get? Because I knew it would be hard for them. And would they have? Yeah, they would have. But I knew that it would have been hard, and so I didn't do that. I just tried to do things on my own. Well, I really didn't want to get rid of that Sega, but that's the only thing of value that I had that I could give this kid. So I boxed that thing up, and I wrapped it and gave it to him for his birthday. Oh, my goodness. He was so excited. A week later, I spent the night at his house.
And played it.
No, I packed it up and put it and took it home.
That's so bad.
I never gave it back to him.
So you gifted him.
And I re-gifted it back to myself.
No, you didn't re-gift it back to yourself. You took it. Some would say you stole it.
Yeah, I did.
You took it back to your place.
I took it back. He told me, he says, that's the stupidest thing anyone's ever done.
Oh, my gosh. Do you still talk to this person?
No, I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Makes sense.
No, we were
I wouldn't talk to him either.
No, we were like best friends, and I hope one day we can it wasn't over that. I mean, we remained really good friends for a long. It's just some life things happened, and I miss him like crazy. He was a really, really close friend of mine. In fact, someone that I could joke around with, and he understood my jokes. That's what I miss the most. You have people like that in your life.
Yes.
And, I really do miss him a lot. But it was funny. We used to joke about that all the time. He's like, you remember that Sega that you gave me? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, and you stole it back from me? Like, yep, I sure do, buddy. So, man, those were fun days. Did you ever do anything like that, Denise?
No.
No marbles?
No.
No giving and re-giving? Now,
No.
as I grew, now as young.
Actually, yeah, to Ricky.
You did?
Well, when he was moving, he had this barbecue kit thing. It has, the spatula and all that. Well, Jason goes, hey, let's take this.
Taken from your own kid.
So we took it and we wrapped it up for his Christmas.
Did he know?
We did that for 3 years.
Was it just like an ongoing joke? Oh, that's great. I love that. That's classic. Oh, that's good. I love it.
When he first opened, he goes, oh, cool, I already have one of these.
He didn't realize that it was. Did it still have barbecue juice on it?
No, it had never been opened, so we just kept giving it back to him.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's great. I love it, Denise. I love it. All right. Well, Michelle, again, we're going to miss you. It's been a blast. And hang out with us because we'll let you be on through the end of the show today, just as a final thing.
Cool.
Deneen, what's going on at Guardian Defense? I want to encourage people. I know I always ask the question and I start talking.
No, it's fine.
Support local business. I know gun sales have been slow, not just for you guys, but everybody across the board. That's why it's so important to support small business. When small businesses aren't, and I'm not saying y'all aren't succeeding, but things have been slow. But what I'm getting at is when we're not supporting local small business, it hurts our local economy. It affects families. It really does. It hurts a lot of things. And I think a lot of it's just psychological right now because everyone's worried about this, and people don't have money because a lot of it's a lot. I mean,
the economy has been rough.
I know you guys, I was asking Jason the other day, he called me and I was like, well, how many did y'all used to sell? He's like, man, on a great day, we'd sell like 20, 25 guns. He goes, now we're lucky if we get 2 or 3.
Yes.
So, and that's across the board, right? I mean, it's been that way.
It's that way with a lot of people. And the thing though is what people don't realize is we have a set price that we buy the guns at. Mm-hmm. And then they tell us what we have to sell them at. And we don't make but maybe $15, maybe $20 a gun. And we can't give the lower prices like Academy. Because when they buy in the bulk, well, we don't buy in bulk.
And is the price even really worth? I mean, we're talking $20, $30, $40. Is that really worth hurting a small business? You know what I'm saying?
People do. Oh, it's cheaper over here. Well, then go buy it over there. I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and beg for your business.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been very slow. When COVID hit years ago, I think that the gun shows and gun sales kind of tanked a little bit because you couldn't go, and then it picked back up, and we were doing really good when it came back around. But it's just been the economy and people not knowing what's going to happen, prices. It has hurt the business. But thank God we have our range, and the range has really picked up. We are getting lights on the range so we can do some night shooting. We're working on getting our skeet up so we can now do some skeet shoots.
Oh, sweet.
Just plugging along, doing it one day at a time.
Y'all got like Rudolph targets out there right now?
No.
With the little, should do that with the little blinking red light. Like if you get the red light, you get a big prize.
No.
I need to go take some classes.
You can. On. What classes do y'all offer over there, Deneen? A lot of them.
We have, basic NRA basic pistol, NRA basic rifle. Then we have the LTC, and then we have being safe in an unsafe environment. I'm probably getting some of these wrong. Jason's going to shoot me. Pardon the pun.
No pun intended. Facebook may flag us now. They just shut us down.
There's more advanced classes that I'm not really interested in, but they go as far as learning how to shoot both hands. Where's a good safe place to go? Like if we were in here and somebody was to come in, where would be the safest place for us to go? My opinion would be to shut that door, lock that door, and get over here in this corner.
It's funny. I was just thinking the same thing.
But you've got, we're in a church.
You know what I would do if somebody came in here or trying to get in here? I'd bust through that window right there. There's that glass. I would if they didn't know that door went to there, maybe I would. I'm thinking of scenarios. I'd bust that glass, and then there's a glass right over there, a window to get out of here. Would that be a good thing?
They'd hear it, but I don't know. That's a good question. But you've got to look at your environments. And you would think that churches, schools, that's a safe haven.
No, I think that's one of the top targets, unfortunately.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yesterday, I was watching the news.
I saw that. That's so tragic.
I cried. I just cried.
15-year-old girl.
Here in our church, there are several exits that we can go out, and that's what I like. Going to a restaurant. Do you like sitting by the kitchens? Do you like sitting by the bathrooms? People don't. They don't want to sit there. I do. Because guess what's by those bathroom doors?
Exits.
And guess what's by exactly.
Yeah, there's exits there.
And we're not going to teach you to, there's a gunman and we're going to get our gun out and shoot him. No, you don't. We don't teach that. You want to avoid it. We don't want you to have to use your gun. If you use it, we want you to know how to. But don't go out there trying to be Superman or be the superhero. I'm going to go and get this guy. It's not about that. So it's about keeping yourself safe and more your family.
Yeah.
It's being safe.
Now, that doesn't mean, though, if you've got a chance to neutralize a situation and it's safe to do it, do it.
Do it, yes.
Right.
But you've also got to look beyond. The camera, if that's a gunman, what's behind that gunman?
Yeah.
Is it, grandma walking across with grandkids? Is it a mom pregnant trying to handle her little ones? And it's more than just that gunman. You've got to be aware of everything around you. One of the things that Jason teaches is, and I don't like them, but the people that sell the banana breads or the cookies or whatever, and they go to walk up to you with these cards and stuff. I don't like that. Don't approach me. You know, I'll put my hand up and say, stop. And they normally stop, but that draws attention.
Yeah.
You know, hey, she's saying stop. Who is that? So it's
the only person I like
safe.
walking up to me, all joking aside, well, it's kind of joke, the tamale lady. That lady can walk up to me anytime. Do you know what I'm saying? Every community has a good tamale lady.
Yes.
Now Delphina has tamales. I've heard at rodeo, but there is a legitimate tamale lady from New Waverly that comes in twice a week. Oh, speaking of which, by the way.
Yeah, where's your mama's tamales?
Yeah.
She didn't make any. Not for Thanksgiving.
Didn't even answer my WhatsApp. I'm still bitter about that. I want to take a moment to think about the moments that I didn't like here with Michelle. One of them was I messaged her on WhatsApp, which every young person uses fervently, and never responded to me. Just blatantly ignored it during the Thanksgiving holiday. Because I said, Michelle, if you go home, can you please ask your mother to make? I will pay you graciously. Can you please bring some tamales? Did any show up? Mm-hmm. Do you see any, Deneen?
Nope.
No tamales.
I was looking forward to it because I was going to take some from you.
WhatsApp, really?
Yeah, isn't that the top app?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
So, no, I'm just kidding, Michelle, but it's a lot of fun. Well, Deneen, appreciate you for all things personal safety. Hey, I met Jason. The first time I ever met Jason, there was people in this community that just embraced me, and I give credit where credit's due. And one of those people who I miss dearly, I know she's battling a lot and going through a lot, was Daiquiri Beebe. Daiquiri welcomed me into this community more than anybody else did. And she and I got together and wanted to do a B&I group and didn't do it. But that ultimately, you go down the years and it turned into WCRC, and that was Daiquiri's vision, but she welcomed me into this community, and it was at our WCRC before it was known as that. It was just 12, 12, 12 at 12. That's what it was. That was the meeting. Michelle's like, what? It was, we meet at 1212 12th Street at 12. That was our group. So easy to remember on Tuesday. So it even had another T in there. Oh. And she invited Jason to come and do a presentation, and he did. And I was like, man, this is really interesting stuff. And it was on personal safety.
Passionate. He is very passionate about it. So.
Yeah, and that's where we first met. And so, I think that's why it's so important that if you have somebody that you know that's going through something, reach out and ask them, what do you need help with? Can I help you? It's so easy to cast judgment and to be bitter. And I harbor. There's things that's happened to me, Deneen, and I've realized, and God's revealed to me that it's a sin. And I'm putting judgment on myself for this, that bitterness is a sin. And you have got to find a way to, and it's hard. It's so, all of us have been through so much.
Trust me, I know.
It's so hard. But harboring that, and it's okay to be upset, but to be bitter is when you start thinking about other things. Like, oh, if that person, those kind of thoughts is where all of a sudden that bitterness manifests into a big sin, and you've got to be careful with that. And I want to encourage you, as the inspiration this morning is just pray about it and say, Lord, I'm harboring this, and I know that I may have every right to because of the things that have happened, but please, Lord, take that off my plate. Please take it off my plate and help me to get through it. Lord, I know that I may never overcome it or get over it, but I know that you're going to help me get through it. And that's something, previous careers for me that I harbored a lot of bitterness. I was telling Michelle, and this was nothing with the university, but I quit wearing my ring, my Sam Houston ring, because I'd look down at it and get sad and start thinking about the past of what was. Why am I getting upset about what was when the greatest thing through God is what is and what will be? That's the greatest thing, to think about that. What is now and what will be. And that's the way that we have to look at life, friends. So if you're going through something deep today, I want you first to pray about it. How many times do we turn to prayer last when it should be the thing that we turn to first? And I'm preaching to myself. And think about that. It's not necessarily what was, but it's what is and what will be. And I believe that the best is yet to come. That's why I wrote it in the card, the best is yet. And my beautiful scotch taped.
Put together card.
Martha Stewart would be proud of me. She would even teach me how to do a few stocks, probably, investments. You know where I'm going with that, Michelle?
Oh, my God.
She was locked. How long was she locked up? About a year? She'd teach me something. Anyways, she may even teach you how to invest there. So, anyways,
oh my goodness.
We're about to head over to our 0 Degree Creations phone and text line. We got a winner today. Michelle, you want to do the honors on this last one?
Okay. I'm scared.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Who am I speaking with?
Tamika Jenkins.
Well, guess what?
Did I win?
Yes, ma'am.
Ding, ding, ding. You're the winner. Hey.
Thanks so much.
Woo. That's the most exciting win we've had in a long time.
Right? Look at that.
Who is this again we're speaking with? Who is this?
My name is Tamika.
Tamika, how did you find out about us? You've never texted in before, have you?
No. I was actually strolling down Facebook this morning, and I saw you guys live, and the topic was pretty interesting, so I clicked on, and I'm looking, and then then you mentioned about the gift card, and I'm like, oh, let me jump off and text. Then I come back on, and the lady that's leaving the community, I got really interested in her story, so I just kind of watched for a while. But I will be watching again because I enjoyed it.
Do you live?
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you? How long have you been in Huntsville for?
I've been in Huntsville now about, I'm going to say about 9 years.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And you didn't even know that we existed, huh?
No, I've never seen it on my on my thread ever.
Girl, we've been going for
welcome home.
Yeah, welcome home. This show is all about Huntsville, Tamika, and it's all about lifting up our community. We've been doing this 415 episodes.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm going to have to go back and check out some. And now I subscribe, so it should pop up regularly now.
Well, perfect. Well, hey, Danine's got a question. She's from Guardian Defense, and she has a very important question for you, all right?
What are you thankful for?
Oh, I am so thankful for my family. I'm thankful just for life in general. I'm thankful just to be here. I have an illness, and God has kept me. I'm sorry. I just have to say that
It's
He has
okay.
kept me. And so I'm very thankful.
Well, God bless you. Well, amen to you. And how about this? $50. Have you been to Cafe Texan before?
Years ago, like when I first moved here, and then they closed, and I didn't know they opened back up.
They reopened, and it's a beautiful place now. And they knew that you were here, and they said, we're going to renovate this place, and we're going to make it the best it can be for Miss Tamika Jones, is what they did. There's a sign right there when you walk in, Tamika, all right?
Okay.
And make sure you go to the back through a little museum.
Yeah,
that is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I will text you right back after the show about how you can pick up that gift card, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You bet. Well, God bless you. Merry Christmas, Tamika. Thank you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
That was neat.
That warmed my heart. See, it's because of Michelle.
Yeah.
If it would just
you piqued her interest. Look at that.
If it would have been Deneen and I, they just kept on scrolling. Like, ain't nobody got time.
Well, you're always welcome to come visit anytime.
Let's don't get.
Oh, stop.
Let's don't get too.
It's Tactical Tuesdays. It's Guardian Defense. Any Tuesday, you come on.
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, let's tune it. Let's take it down a notch there, Deneen. You don't know what happens after the show.
Oh,
you know what I got to put up. Hey, and by the way, big shout out. I want to give a shout out to the prof, none other than Mike Yon.
Yes.
I'm so gracious. He took a gamble on us, honestly, on Hello Huntsville, because I know a lot of the internships are with the city.
Yes.
And I don't know if he's ever done internships outside of that scope before. Maybe he has. I don't know, but he took, and I said, well, look, man, we would just be so honored and privileged to be able to do it, and I hope that we've served Michelle well, and we would love to partner up with the LEAP program again down the road. And then after this is over, and your internship's there over, and you say, Rob, I want to come. You may come back. We don't know. So we'll figure that out down the road. But I'll be honest. I don't. You need to get after it, girl, and you will.
Yeah.
We don't know. If
Maybe I'll go work for Guardian Defense.
Perfect. There you go.
Come on.
By the way, real quick, Christmas Carol was published on this date in 1843. You know who published it, Michelle?
Who?
Charles Dickens.
Oh.
He published it, and that's where your boss got the phrase, bah, humbug. These are so bad.
I'll miss the dad jokes.
Yeah, they're not that good. Today's National Say It Now Day. What's on your mind right now?
Nothing.
First thing that popped into your mind. Ready, go.
Nothing.
Deneen, ready? First thought in your mind, go.
Christmas.
Go, there you go.
Grandkids.
You are.
I mean, my grandkids are always on my mind.
Say it now. Say it now. It's also National Maple Syrup Day today. Oh, so nasty. And also Wright Brothers Day today. I don't like syrup because I don't like syrup with children. Bridget and I go to IHOP on Saturdays sometimes, and I said, do not give them syrup. I'm a mean daddy.
But how can you have pancakes without syrup?
Because you get the cupcake ones that have that glaze on them already, and it's so good. Syrup, here's two things that don't mix with children. Syrup and ketchup. Trust me. You want to see like World War 19 break out at our house? And the reason it's 19 and not 3 is because we've already been through 3 through 15. Invite syrup into your kitchen. Come on, little syrup. Come on, little maple. No problems here. And before you know it, they're caked in it. And when it gets in their hair...
Ranch dressing is one of those things, too.
Oh, that stuff stank when it... You know, like, have you ever had a little baby, like, just spit up on you a little bit? Just a little bit of that spit up right there? And then you get a little wipey and you wipe it off and you're like, oh, everything's good. And then you wait a couple of hours. It ain't good.
And you smell it.
It ain't good. Don't matter how much you wipe that off. You got to wash that, Michelle.
Not happening.
Girl, you got to wash that because that bring out some stank by the end of the day.
Yes, it does.
A week from tonight is Christmas Eve. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Did you know that Mila Jovovich turns 49 today?
Who?
Exactly. Hey, Tracy Byrd, the old country singer, 58 years old today.
Wow.
Tracy Byrd. Did you ever watch, before we go, Bob Kingsley, the Lone Star Country Countdown? Did you ever hear him on the radio?
Yes.
You don't know this one? Do you like country music, Michelle?
I do.
There used to be this guy named Bob Kingsley, and they would have a little theme song goes, here's what's hot on the Lone Star Country Countdown. And then it would be Bob Kingsley. And it would, hello, I'm Bob Kingsley, and here's the Lone Star Country Countdown. Coming in at number 1 is George Strait. And it's just the coolest. I miss Bob Kingsley. And he did it from his house.
How old is he turning?
He's gone.
Oh.
I don't know why. I brought him up because
Tracy
Byrd turning 58 today. By the way, National Maple Syrup, it is, you know what it says here on my radio prep sheet for today? Perfect time for your intern to get dipped in maple syrup. Listeners get to throw stuff at them. You give the listener $10 for every item that sticks to them.
No.
You want to do it?
Absolutely not.
Man, that would have been great.
I'm not that brave.
Today's impossible question, it's going to tie into one thing. It's not the word one. I got a different one.
Okay.
The tallest one of these was over 20 stories tall. What is it? Tallest one ever, over 20 stories tall. Have any idea? The tallest one of these ever.
Monument?
No. What do you think, Michelle?
I have no idea.
The tallest one of these ever. Here, you got to pull this back a little bit closer.
I don't know.
Tallest
High
one.
rise.
What is right around the corner?
A Christmas tree?
That's the answer. The tallest one ever, over 20 stories tall. Now, you have an impossible question about a Christmas tree. Remember what we talked about earlier? Tell us about this one.
Well, the most expensive Christmas tree ever is how much?
I said $2 million. She said no, more.
No. 15.
5
15 to 20.
million.
What?
5.
Light work.
5 mil.
It's I think it's like 14 or 15 foot tall, and it's solid gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
to have that kind of money and that kind of gold just to build a Christmas tree would be nice.
Yeah, I would.
Couple of last things here. Weird news as we wrap up today. There's been mysterious bird deaths reported in Kansas City. Flocks of birds falling from the sky. According to a news source, you like that one? Residents of Kansas City were alarmed by a sudden and unexplained phenomenon involving birds dropping from the sky in large numbers. Witnesses described seeing flocks of birds plummeting mid-flight, leaving experts puzzled about the case and the cause. Wildlife authorities are investigating potential environmental factors such as toxins, weather conditions, or disease outbreaks. The unusual event has sparked concern and curiosity among locals, with officials urging the public to report any similar occurrences. This was from Channel 9 KMBC out of Kansas City. I will say this. There was reports of birds doing the same thing in other areas. You know what it ended up being?
Mm-mm.
It was a solar farm, and the light was refracting into the sky and literally frying the birds and killing them.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
I was thinking the drone thing.
Yeah. And then one final, I don't even know what this is, but it sounds interesting. A 12-year-old hiker finds an amazing discovery. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for this one? A 12-year-old hiker in Israel made a remarkable discovery while exploring the Negev desert, stumbling upon a rare ancient Egyptian artifact. That's pretty cool. Believed to be over 3,000 years old, the artifact, identified as a scarab amulet, features intricate carvings linked to Egyptian royalty and religious practices. Experts from the Israel Antiques Authority, now that's a big one. Well, I can't wait. What do you want to do when you grow up? Well, I'd like to be part of the Israel Antiques Authority. I've been dreaming of it since I was a child. Well, they confirmed its historical significance.
Oh, my goodness.
Suggesting it likely dates back to the Bronze Age when Egypt exerted control over the region. The artifact was possibly used as a seal or a symbol of power. You know, my studies at ORU, I'm starting to find that a lot of the Old Testament, we went through an Old Testament class, a lot of the artifacts that are being found from biblical times or BC times, really, when the Old Testament was written, were artifacts that were the seals of kings, and so it was really cool. It's really neat. That's a lot of the art. Those have withstood the test of time. The young hiker immediately reported the find, earning praise from archaeologists for his quick thinking and contribution to historical preservation. The item expected to be worth $7 million, but the archaeologist quoted saying, "You are too young to have this. Give it to me now, you punk." The unexpected, just kidding, that I made that up. The unexpected discovery highlights the enduring legacy. Okay, now this is when I know it's AI taking over, Michelle. You getting ready for this? I've been using AI. This is how I know when people use AI. This unexpected discovery highlights the enduring legacy of ancient civilizations and the possibility of uncovering history in the most surprising ways.
What's wrong with highlights?
That just sounds like AI,
No.
100%.
No.
Or when it says your unwavering support. Or a testament. Anytime I see that, I know that it is. So, all right, well, that's going to wrap it up today. Hey, this or that. Can we end with this? Can we just do a little extended here real quick?
It's your show.
I'm gonna give you this or that.
Okay.
And then you tell me why you picked. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
This or that, Deneen, holly or mistletoe? This or that,
Mistletoe.
and why?
Because I can kiss my honey.
Jason.
That's a good one.
All right, you ready for this one, Michelle?
Yes.
Eggnog or gingerbread martini?
Neither.
Neither. You got to pick one.
Eggnog, I guess.
Eggnog, why?
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds better.
Okay. Deneen, early Christmas Eve service or 10 p.m. candlelight service?
Early Christmas Eve.
Why is that?
Because I want to save Christmas Day for
Okay.
special stuff.
Michelle, Christmas presents or Christmas cookies?
Presents.
Okay.
I'm not a big sweets person.
Movies. Have you seen Elf? The movie Elf?
Yes.
Have you seen Home Alone?
Yes.
Which movie, Elf or Home Alone?
Home Alone.
Why?
Agreed.
Because I don't care for the actor enough.
You don't like Will Ferrell?
No.
Okay. Michelle, fruitcake?
No.
Or candy canes?
Candy canes.
Candy canes. Real tree or artificial tree, Deneen?
Artificial.
Why? Really? Artificial? Why? Allergies?
They're easier to clean up.
Okay. Couple of last ones here. Michelle, decorate the tree or wrapping gifts?
Wrapping.
You like to wrap?
Yeah.
Like wrapping, like freestyle wrapping, or just?
No, like wrapping gifts.
Okay. I'm gonna both of y'all on this one. This is a good one. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas or How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
How the
Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah.
With little Miss Cindy Lou, the big heart.
Cindy Lou who?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This would have been fun. It says pick a mundane everyday topic: ice, water, cheese, sour cream. Something just doesn't even make sense, and then have people call in and talk about your topic for 60 seconds straight without stopping, getting off topic, or stumbling. The first person to do it gets a prize. That would have been kind of fun.
I feel like you do that every day.
Yeah. I should have a whole room full of prizes. All right.
I want to say something real quick.
Sure.
Last night we had Sam Houston game. The boys won. Very, very proud of the boys. But one of the new players, I think his last name is Ford, if I'm not mistaken, there was some little kids that came down. And because after every game, the players always come by and thank you and everything. This young man actually took the time, got down on their level, and talked to them.
That's cool.
Asked them how's school going, how are your grades, and it just warmed my heart to see someone like that, because you don't know the impact.
Yeah, that it has on the young person.
That he had on those young boys.
I love that. That's good, and that's Coach Mudge does an incredible job.
Oh,
with
he
them.
does.
Well, hey, you know what? That is it. We are wrapped up today, so that'll do it. Michelle, we're gonna miss you.
Yes, miss you so much.
I wrote a song in my head. This is an AI, and it goes like this: Oh, Michelle, you came in here casting a spell.
Okay.
But then you brought in a wonderful smell with all of these potpourri things. We're gonna miss you so much as you go down to Fruitcake Land in Austin.
Yeah.
Keeping it weird, not normal.
We're gonna keep it normal.
I know that because I grew up near there, and it's okay. Michelle, oh Michelle, we're gonna miss you. Will you still be my friend? No, you won't. Thank you for all your hard work.
No, but seriously, thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome, Michelle.
He took a gamble on me, so thank you so much.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everybody, everything, and I will miss y'all.
I'm trying to I've been taking acting classes on how to cry. What they teach is you think about a really sad moment. I think about my poor dog, Jenny.
Oh my gosh.
This is how you get the tears to come.
Are you gonna miss this, Michelle?
Yeah.
This is how you this is how you get the tears to come out.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna start crying because I'm laughing so hard at you.
It's almost there. Hold on. Okay, there it is.
Oh my goodness.
We'll miss you, Michelle.
Miss y'all too.
All right, well, that'll wrap it up. We'll be back at it tomorrow, maybe.
Maybe.
We're praying. So thanks for joining us. A lot of you joining in today didn't have a chance to get to you, but hey, we love all of you. Thanks for hanging out with us. And again, congratulations to Mika Jones. First-time
Yes.
texter, $50 to Cafe Texan. Big thank you, as always, to our friends at Guardian Defense for all things personal safety. Visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Friends, as I end every show, reminding you this morning, we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We're really not. We do need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. One final time on this day, good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. We'll see you back at it tomorrow with our friends from Tomorrow's Promise at 7:30. See you, Deneen, and see you later, Michelle.
Goodbye, Huntsville.
Look who's back again. Michelle's back, tell a friend. Look who's back, look who's back. Look who's back, look who's back. Look who's back, look who's back. Look who's back. Yo, guess who's rolling in? She's back from summer break. Michelle's at SHU, you know she's wide awake. An intern now, working hard, but she's still got jokes. With the lead crew, she's leading all the folks. They say she's a boss, but don't call her professor. She'll school you in a second, but still rock that ambassador. Or leaping through the halls, yeah, she's running this place. Trying to study, but she still got time to save face. Look who's back, back again. Michelle's back, tell a friend. Intern life in full attack. Yes, she's back, she's got your back. Summer was wrong, but now she's here to stay. Making those presentations in her own funny way. Watch her juggle it all, from school to events. She's got Sam Houston spirit, she don't sit on the fence. Library by day, Netflix at night. She's cranking out essays, but still down for a fight. Just kidding, but seriously, she's got that flair. Leap ambassador, man, she's everywhere. Look who's back, back again. Michelle's back, tell a friend. Intern grind in full